What's up, everybody? Today we're going to talk about how to edit a map within AllTrails. Now, I think we've all been there before where if you use the AllTrails app, you go out and explore and it's different than what the trail shows. And sometimes it's different because you want to take a different route, and other times it's different because the route that's listed is actually closed or needs to be modified in some way. So today I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can suggest the edit to AllTrails, so hopefully you impact the rest of the users and they can see the updated trail that they should be doing instead of the one that might not work out. If this is your first time visiting, my name's Dan. I like doing trail reviews and extended cuts. I also like talking about the products and tech that we use on our daily adventures. If that's something you're interested in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. So first things first, you need to find the trail that you want to edit. In my case, I want to edit this Santee Mesa trail loop because what happened is this trail loop doesn't exist anymore, and it hasn't for a very long time. I'll go ahead and pop up photos on where this connecting piece right here down the middle actually is. So as you can see, that trail has gone away completely, and so we should update the users so that they know that. And just as further proof, I can look at my trail recording here as reference to the path that I took. So we can see obviously that the trail was closed in the spots that it's showing the loop, and we can see that this is the path I took, and it aligns mostly with the trail that we have listed on AllTrails. So from the actual trail, you're going to go to the More option, and then you're going to click on Suggest Edit. From here, you have the option to suggest edits for many things of the trail. Whether that's the route, the name, the trail type, the features of it, it's all right here at your fingertips to make edits to. They won't go live immediately. They have to be approved by the AllTrails team, but it does help expedite things because if you wait on somebody else to do it, it may never happen. Look at this trail. It's probably been years since it was fully open in the way that this route shows. So you can click on the edit route or the draw route button. For me, I like doing draw route because pretty much it wipes out the whole trail. It'll fade it out so you can still see it, but it wipes it out and you get to create it from scratch. If you do the edit, it's kind of confusing with how the controls actually work to edit the trail. I haven't mastered it, so I always start fresh. So we just clicked on the draw route button. You can see that the trail has faded out. So it's there for reference, but we're not using it yet. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the starting point for the trail, which is right here. Nothing changed about that. And then I'm going to click on the end point. I have smart routing enabled, and so as long as it gets it right this first time, we'll be good. If it doesn't, then we can disable it and manually click the way that we want to go. So let's see what happens here. So I clicked it, and it made the route correctly. So it took the correct loop, it skips that portion there. Green dot means this is where the trail is starting. The black dot means this is where the trail finishes. And so this trail doesn't finish over here. So we need to make sure it goes back to the beginning. There's two ways to do this. You can either click back here and it should auto route back. But the easiest way to do it is if you're going the same way you came, is you can click double back option on the left hand side. So when I click double back, you can see now here is the end point. So now that I click double back, you can see that the starting dot is both black and green, which means it's the start and finish of the trail. We also see that we never touched the closed portion of the trail, which makes me very happy. And so now we are able to submit this edit. But something that's important is, should we edit any other details on this trail? And I think we should. So one, this is no longer a loop. So I'm going to name the trail or suggest the rename to just be Santee Mesa Trail. Also, we need to change that this is no longer a route type of a loop. It is more of an out and back style trail. So I'm going to go ahead and click the out and back option. The difficulty, usage, season, these things, I'm not really worried about changing them. So now that I've got all my edits changed within this screen, I'm going to go ahead and click the Save button. So you can see that AllTrails says your changes will be reviewed and the trail updated as soon as they are approved. One thing I don't like here is you don't actually get a feedback cycle. You're not going to get information of, hey, your trail was approved or not, which is kind of a bummer. And two, did you notice I didn't get an opportunity to explain why I want to change the trail? So they don't have any insight as to, hey, this portion of the trail is closed and no longer exists. They just have to kind of blindly look at the changes I made and said, I agree with it or I don't. And that's kind of a problem because maybe I prefer it to be an out and back and I'm trying to change everybody else and the way that they do it. Or maybe I'm actually doing something valuable like I am now, where we're making the trail up to date with the current conditions. I don't know, something to ponder. I hope it's something they can implement in the future. That way we can get a good feedback cycle going for making these trails the best they can be within their platform. So this video was not sponsored by AllTrails. I just really love the app and sharing with people how they can best use it. So that's why I do these videos. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and hit that like button. If there's something you'd like to see in the future, go ahead and comment, tell me what you want to see. And most importantly, just have a great day. And you never know, maybe I'll see you on the trail.